My name is Sophie Nicole, and this is Subnautica. And I have forgotten to start my timer. Just a moment. My timer is now going, and I have a beverage. Today's beverage is Silver Label name brand root beer. So last time I got a whole bunch of ion batteries and power cells. All of the power cells and batteries that I had before have been replaced with their ion versions. And I also got this because there's the ability to scan the fabricator there, and I forgot to do that. So there's that. And now I'm going to leave this here for now, and if I need it, I'll come back for it. Big old chamber. This is the precursor moon pool chamber. Nahaha. Yes. I am gonna go grab that and bring it in here, actually.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we'll just leave this right here. Because why not? Yes. So this is the moon pool for the what's it? And here we go.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Meet the Sea Emperor Leviathan, or as I like to call her, the one true god. She's a fucking Yug. And if I can get close enough to her, because she swims really fast, I might be able to get a
Unlike
scan
other
of her.
alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
Damn it. Let me scan you. That encounter where you go into the moon pool and she just sort of drops in on you, gives me anxiety every fucking time. Even though I know that she's friendly. Like, just Jesus Christ. Okay, I can't get a scan. It's okay. Let's go refresh oxygen before we do anything else. Okay. So you see she has this huge fucking enclosure here, which for us is huge. For her is not so much. Oh, Jesus. And, you can see that the predators in here are just not hostile at all. Which is weird, but cool. Oh, I'll take an ion cube, thank you. So this doesn't take us far. See? And yes, a fall from this distance would hurt. It would not kill. But we don't really need to fall from this distance because let's go back this way. Because I'm not trying to get out. So there's that. And, look at all this. It's incredible. Sea crown. This plant consists primarily of a large bladder-like sac containing a huge variety of bacterial species which may enable it to break down complex compounds it draws from the root system. Shares large sections of genetic code with the membrane tree. Environmental scan indicate that this plant is rare to the point of extinction. Let's take a sample. You can plant those. Gabe's feather. Take a couple samples of this. Pretty fucking cool. And this is all still in that same compound. Like, this is such a huge enclosure. Less huge for her, of course, because she's kind of Yug herself.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Hatching enzymes. The emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that the sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. Oh, Jesus. Hello? I need oxygen. Why?
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Yeah, so like I said, you're one true God. The dialogue with her, especially with her physically present here, is so intensely powerful. It just, I could see how the player character escapes from this planet and then a decade later there's a religion to the Sea Emperor. You know, I can absolutely see how that works. I need to go ahead and refresh all of my oxy. So let's go do that real quick. And then we will move on and do a little more. Let me... Thank you. Okay. Oxygen. Okay, back down here. Oh yeah, I had the Sea Emperor's eggs. Shell, uncommonly strong shell lining. Organic growth on the exterior suggests these eggs may be hundreds or thousands of years old. Alien tubes. Alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. Amniotic sac. Like many eggs on 4546b, these do not contain a nutrient supply, which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Instead, they exist in a form of natural stasis, awaiting appropriate hatching conditions. Fetal organism. There's a high genetic match between these organisms and the Leviathan in the vicinity. They appear to be stable and healthy. It's likely that ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from the ideal survival conditions of the parent. Very interesting. And of course over here, there's this. Aquarium arch. Hello? Scans indicate this arch was built after the facility was abandoned. There we go. Don't smack me. It's fine. Everything's fine. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It's much too small for the Emperor to pass through, but would accommodate smaller life forms, such as you and I. And maybe babies. So, insert arms.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
New blueprint acquired.
Bulb bush, ghost weed, fungal samples, and eye stalks. And the sea crown, of course, which I already have. Fungal sample. Oh, I need one of each. Ghost weed. Didn't we see some ghost weed here in the... Oh, I got the Gabe's feather. I thought the Gabe's feather was one of the things, but it was not. So... oh, Jesus.
30 seconds.
Oxygen. I must get oxygen. This place is bigger than it looks. I just heard the door open behind me. I bet that's my roommate coming in.
Huh?
My roommate just got home from work. Hello, roommate. Okay, now let's go through here. There's actually... Oh yeah, we were gonna go into the little baby bits over here, wherever it was, and see if the ghost weed was in there. Let's do that first. There are lots of places to get most of those ingredients, but like, oh, there's a cave bush right here. Cool. I don't think that was it. The, oh, that is Gabe's feather. Okay. There's a couple of places to get most of these, but the easiest way to get them would be to go through the arches in the facility above. And, yeah, that's papyrus seed, not, the fungal sample. I'm not sure what the fungal sample comes from. I don't remember. Oh, and it was bulb bush that I needed, not cave bush, so let's get rid of that. I am the moron.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know? Our one true God wanted these plants to be here, so they are here. Okay, I don't remember where that arch goes out to, but I think it's, pretty near the surface. So here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna hit that arch and go back into the facility and use those arches to go get these, ingredients. That seems like a plan to me. Do 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 do. Oh, that went faster than I wanted it to. I'm trying to look up the fungal sample on my phone because I really can't remember. Oh, tree mushrooms. Okay, that makes sense. Well, shit, that's really easy to acquire. Okay, let's see if we can't do this without a minimum of damage. Only 4 damage, that's fine. That works out. Oh, come on. Now, let's go back around here.
Welcome aboard,
I think
Captain.
we'll take this because this walks faster than I can. Ah. Okay, this goes back into the Lost River, I think. Yeah. Bruh. What are you doing? It's dry in here. You can't be swimming. What even? I don't... These were amoeboids. I don't think they have anything useful. We're just gonna sort of glance around a little bit here. Just a little. Because I don't think there's any of those ingredients here. What were those ingredients again? Eye stalk, fungal sample, ghost weed, and bulb bush. The bulb bush sample is going to be in the bulb zone. Which I know one of those witch affligits go to. You might be a ghost weed, actually. Yeah. I was wrong. There we go. Now we have that. And we need the bulb bush sample, the fungal sample, and the stock seed. No! No, fuck off! I'm going over here where you can't get me. Fuck you. Jesus. He senses we're in the endgame now, and he was like, no. I am suddenly very hungry, and you look like a snack. I mean, I am a snack, but, you know, not that kind of snack. So, yeah, you're still swimming around, I get it. And push right. No! Bad. Motherfucker. Okay. Back. Come on, there we go. Okay. Oh, that went way farther than I expected. Oh, and my fucking thing stopped moving. Son of a bitch. I could save, quit, and reload, but I don't really need it. It'll just be slightly longer for walking. That's fine. I don't want to do it. Yeah, like I said in, I think, the previous episode, that happens sometimes, and all you need to do to fix it is to just save, exit, and come back. Now, I don't actually know if that's a glitch in vanilla, or if it's an interaction with one of the mods that I have. I just don't know. I've never gotten to the primary containment facility in unmodded saves, so I couldn't even begin to tell you. Where am I? What the hell? Oh, scratch field. Here's the eye stalk. That leaves fungal sample and bulb bush sample. Okay. Back to the facility so we can hit the next arch. I'm not 100% sure, but this might be a slightly long episode. We'll see. We will not finish the game in this episode. Even if it didn't mean being a super extra long episode. Finishing the game in this episode because I want the last act, if you will, to be the last episode. It's not really the last act, more like the last chapter. But, escape. I want to be the last episode. Okay. And the bulb zone. Which leaves just the fungal sample. We've got so many fucking vehicles all over the place. You are back again? Really? You need to quit following me and quit trying to swim through air. The laws of physics are laws. You're not supposed to break them. Damn bone shark. No respect for law. Or social niceties. Okay. Let's use one of these and one of these, and just for good measure, one of these. And then we can make our way to the next one. The next and last. Of course, after this we need to go somewhere that has a fabricator so that we can actually fabricate the enzyme sample. Is it nighttime or are we just in a cave? A little bit of both. There we go. And now, if we can find that thing again. Do you remember, like in the first couple episodes when I said that I can't navigate my way out of a paper bag? Yeah. Alrighty. 28 minutes. Okay, so here's what I'd like to do. Since we have all of the stuff and we need a fabricator, instead of saving, exiting, coming back, using the prawn suit to go over to that thing, what I'd like to do instead is shoot over to the Lost River. I should have done this one last, I didn't even think about it. And from there we can head over to the Lost River base and then come back. Yes, this is definitely going to be a slightly longer video. But that's okay. That is okay. I just wish it didn't take quite as long to get out of this damn cave. You stay over there. And you guys leave me the fuck alone too. No? I'm going the wrong way. look at the Lost River. I need to go southeast, which is that one. That way. Directly south. Come on. This place is so big. I have a sea moth over there. We're gonna use the sea moth to come back. Because that will be so much faster. If I had thought about it, I could have arranged for the sea moth to be left over at the thing, but I didn't. Didn't think of that either. Okay. Those little bastards, by the way, like to attack your vehicles even when they're your children. And they are hard as hell to kill. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do this. Yeah.
All
Alright.
systems online.
Trying to make this as short as possible, given that I've already said it's going to be a long video. I want it to be as short of a long video as possible because, you know, longer videos tend to turn people off. Okay, we may end up tangling with him. Very occasionally I can actually navigate, apparently. Okay. Almost there. Normally this is where I'd try to end the episode, given that it's 33 minutes in, but like I said. Back to the moon pool. Slowly but surely. Alrighty. Wrong side. I'm back. We have the stuff. They're kind of adorable. Don't go too far, buddy. I want to finished swimming. Hello. We've done the thing. Now... Oh. Yes. Speak, O goddess of the ocean.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Because, of course, all things must end. Farewell, Lady Goddess. Godspeed. Oh yeah, I remember where this comes up. Okay, we have a couple of little databank entries here. Enzyme host peepers. I thought I had scanned one of these before, but I guess I hadn't. So this is something that we should have scanned like 20 episodes ago. Peepers inside the containment facility. Some information worth looking at. And the Sea Emperor's life cycle. Available available biological
30
data has
seconds.
been... Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium on the Sea Emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off of the huge volumes of microorganisms in the shallower waters. Family size would be strictly limited by available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds elsewhere. Given their sparse population, mating and egg-laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. The species likely had a preferred environment for egg-laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it's impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There is no evidence to support the assumption that all the members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there is evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have had catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a direct result of the bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean in a rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. And then the Sea Emperor juveniles, which are fucking adorable. I love how it says here that this specimen is exhibiting signs of a positive attitude to life. Yes. So, we are now... Actually, let's...
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
We are now clean of the bacterial infection. We are healthy. Which means we can shut off the primary containment system. So let's go do that. I realize we're at 40 minutes. 41 minutes very nearly. But this won't take long. I did say this would be a longer episode. Sorry about that. But, I did want... Am I going the right way? I want particular things to happen in the next episode. And only those particular things. Nearly there. Oh, I could have come up through this big ass moon pool. I forgot about that. That's okay. It's fine. Don't cancel me. I am just occasionally a dumbass. That's okay. It's fine. And we meet again. Oh, great and terrible needle stick of doom. Bastard. I think I would have punched it too. Oh, it's very dark now. Because that's a good sound. Okay, so I'm going to get outside, and while I'm doing that, next time, my plan is to, between episodes, I'm going to return to our Safe Shallows habitat. And then next time, we will build the Neptune rocket. That's going to be fun. I may look into exactly what materials I need and make sure I have those before I start the episode. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But next time is the Neptune rocket, and then presumably the end of the game.
Huh?
So... we have successfully initiated a cure for the Kara bacterium, although the workers are still active for some reason. And we met the Sea Emperor, Leviathan, also known as our one true God. And freed her young. Got out of the Lost River, which is cool as shit, but is also kind of dangerous. And we are now on our way home to begin the process of escaping this place, because while it is beautiful and wonderful and all of that, we want to go home and spread the good word of our Lady and Savior, the Sea Emperor. So, until then, I bid you adieu. This has been Subnautica.